Hi guys, welcome back to Meredith in the Market. I just wanted to pop on here for a few minutes. Growing up, I had a struggle, which is not a unique struggle by any means. I know that there are way worse things in the world. It was the thing that I struggled with the most, and that was constantly feeling left out. And I don't know why it happened. I don't know where it came from, but somewhere along the lines, I started to believe that I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't as worthy of love and attention and the time of others as other people were. That thought it crept in and it stayed there. And it was just like a little tiny seed of a thought, and it continued to develop throughout the years. I never really verbalized it much, but it was something that was going on in my own head and in my own heart. I'm a very introverted person. I take a lot of time to really process things and over process and over analyze, and so I let this thought really blossom into, or I don't know if blossom is a good word, but I definitely let it explode, and I let it become something big, and I let it become something that kind of took over my thought process, and it made me just always feel like I was one step behind everybody else, like I was doing a little bit less, like I was always just a little bit less worthy, just always a little bit less loved. And it wasn't true. I want to make that very clear. Parents, if you're watching, my parents didn't love me any less. My parents didn't care about me any less, but it was something that I sort of told myself was true, and therefore I made it the truth in my life. Even though there was no proof that that was true, nothing that showed that that was actually happening, I just sort of saw the world in a way where everybody was fully aware that I was less deserving of everything, and they acted accordingly, and so did I. All of that to say is that I really struggled with that, and it took me a long time to confront it. It took me a long time to deal with it and to work through it, but I did. I have a God whose love is so great that even though I made the truth something so distorted and something so unreal, his love was greater than that, and it totally came in and it took over my heart after, a very long time of working through it and praying through it and reading my Bible and getting to know what God really thought of me. I finally began to see myself the way that God saw me, and I finally began to see that I was important to him, and that he cared so much about me, that he called me chosen, he called me loved. All of that to say is that this feeling that I had of unworthiness, this feeling that I had of being left out or uninvited, is, in my opinion, not something very unique. I think that is something that a lot of us struggle with and a lot of us deal with, whether it be more true than it was in my life or whether it be what it was to me. This idea that I concocted and I allowed to take hold of my life and to take over, everything that I thought. All of that to say that I want to do something with you guys. I have had this in my heart as soon as I picked up this book, that I wanted to share my story with you and why this book attracted me immediately, and then I wanted to invite you guys to come on a little journey with me, to pick up this book and to read it with me. The name of the book is Uninvited by Lysa Terkeurst. Living loved when you feel less than, left out, and lonely. I have only read the first chapter so far, but it is incredible. The ways that she talks about, how she felt about herself and how she talks to herself. I'm just like, I do that. I do that all the time. So I'm inviting you guys to come on this journey with me, to pick up a copy of Uninvited, and let's read it together. Let's confront this feeling of loneliness. Let's confront this feeling of being left out, and know that we are worthy, know that we're loved. I really hope you guys will read this with me. Comment below if you have any ideas of what exactly you want to see on the blog regarding Uninvited. I hope you'll come back for the next video. I hope you'll read Uninvited with me, and thank you for watching this video. Love you guys. Bye. Did I just say love you guys? I do. Whoever you are watching this, I love you very much. Love is ride. Guys, this sweater's so comfortable. I'm never gonna take it off. So if you only ever see me posting, what am I doing? If you only ever see me in videos wearing the sweater, just know it's the softest thing I own.